My husband demanded I sign over my family home during our divorce. He pulled a stack of legal papers out of his briefcase right at the kitchen table. "Sign the house over to me by tomorrow morning, or my lawyers will ruin your reputation." My whole body went cold as my mind raced to process his sudden betrayal. We had been married for 5 years, but he had been secretly cheating on me for 6 months. He brought his mistress into our life, and now he wanted to steal my grandfather's property. His eyes kept glancing at his phone like he was rushing to report his victory to her. The arrogant way he leaned back in his chair made me feel physically sick. When I asked him how he could legally justify taking a house he didn't build, he laughed. His voice was filled with smug confidence, telling me that rich guys like him always win. He stood up, packed his briefcase, and walked out to spend the night at her apartment. I sat alone in that quiet kitchen with the legal papers staring back at me on the counter. I had spent years supporting his corporate career while ignoring the red flags. Instead of crying or breaking down, I felt a wave of absolute pure anger wash over me. At his company gala the following week, he arrived with his new mistress on his arm. He introduced her to the executive board while acting like I didn't even exist anymore. His coworkers kept asking about our separation since the news had just started leaking out. I laughed it off to the vice president, calling me an unstable, emotional nightmare. Then, the principal managing partner of the entire corporate fund arrived at the gala. He walked straight past my husband, shook my hand warmly, and welcomed me to the event. My husband didn't hesitate for a single second. He rushed over and tried to cut in aggressively. He proudly told the managing partner that he was ready to take over the new European account. But the partner stopped him, looked him dead in the eye, and asked why he was speaking to his boss. He didn't realize that outside of our marriage, I am the lead equity director for that exact fund. I looked across the room, smiled at his mistress, and told the partner his security clearance was revoked. He tried to chase after us to apologize, but the venue security blocked his path immediately. The story of his massive public downfall spread through his corporate office by morning. By the time he raced back to the house, his phone was blowing up with termination alerts. I felt absolutely nothing watching him beg in the kitchen as I handed him his packed suitcases. He cried that he was just trying to secure a future for us, but the damage was already done. I pulled up the corporate tracking data, showed him the direct proof of his fraud, and smiled. He thought I would just sit quietly while he dismantled my life, but he miscalculated completely. I changed the locks on the front door, submitted the fraud evidence to court, and ended it.